Good day, everyone. In the news now is an article that I would really like to explain to you, and that is in Business Tech. And usually, the link to the article will be in the description below the video as well as in the first comment below the video. And the heading for this article says Cape Town gets assistance from the US to help it get off Eskom's grid. And this assistance from the US is coming in the form of USAID, who is an organization that is supposed to be assisting other countries around the world with various things. It can be humanitarian aid, etc. But as we know, and as I've said before in some of my live streams, USAID was also used and funded the scripted lesson plans that has brought the absolutely disgusting comprehensive sexuality education scripted lesson plans for 2020 to our children in South Africa, something that should absolutely be abolished. And in this case, I will lay bare exactly what USAID will be doing and how they're saying that Cape Town will get off Eskom's grid. And this is a FairyTopia. It is a utopian plan because it will never happen. And I can once again explain to you why this is physically not possible. And as an energy expert, this is not rocket science to me. It's common sense, something that people in the city of Cape Town clearly does not have, including the committee member that is supposed to be in charge of energy. She hasn't got the foggiest idea what she's talking about, but then we don't expect our politicians to know anything now, do we? The City of Cape Town's Energy Directorate has accepted an offer of technical assistance from the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, South African Energy Program, SAEP. The donation will assist the city with a number of projects relating to renewable energy purchase, generation and energy efficiency interventions, it said in a statement on Monday, the 7th of March. Now, you will see that the Democratic Alliance has been driving many things like this. I've given you a simile of the situation that's happening elsewhere in the world and what could happen in future here in the Western Cape. Just a short while ago, for those of you that are following the channel, for those of you that are new, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel if you see fit to actually learn what this channel and the information is about. Go and watch the Moments in Time and Question Everything playlist on this channel to know what the channel Double O Days offers. A perspective on history as well as the future of the world. And specifically with what is happening in Cape Town now, where this FairyTopia is being created in people's minds. And I quote here, Beverly van Reenen, this is another step in the city's energy program to become more sustainable and diversify the energy mix for a cleaner, more affordable energy for Cape Town over time. They at least know now that they need to say over time because they know they're lying, you see, said the city's mayoral committee member for energy, Beverly van Reenen. So they're saying over time because it'll never happen. What will happen is you will absolutely get ripped off for the prices of IPPs when Eskom still will have to supply the grid, especially if there's industry. But let me continue. Van Reenen said the city's energy directorate is currently embarking on a number of projects relating to renewable energy purchase and generation and other sustainable energy interventions. The assistance now, that is saying a whole lot of nothing. It sounds wonderful to all the brainwashed people out there because this is what the United Nations are spewing out to the world and UNESCO is spewing out to the world. The assistance from USAID, SAEP includes support on, listen to this, pre-feasibility study of a renewable energy facility at Paardevlei in Somerset West. That is going to be fun to dissect. Expert support on the IPP procurement program of the city, including review of its draft power purchase agreements. So they're going to look at the power purchase agreements. The reason why they have to do this is these people are going to knock your socks off. You're going to pay through your nose when the IPPs, if they do come online, jy gaan gerook word. Okay. Tariff design for the city's independent power producer program. They are preparing you people. You are going to cry long tears financial modeling, input to 10 megawatt Atlanta solar feasibility study. Now, let me put this in perspective for you. A city that uses 2,000 megawatts, 10 megawatts is a vat in the southeaster. Dit maak nie saak nie. This is all mumbo jumbo fairy tale nonsense. The technical assistance from the USAID is free of charge, and the city and USAID has agreed that the approximate value of the assistance to be provided is 1.8 million rand, which is nothing for something like this, Van der Renen said. We are truly grateful for the USAID assistance, which will go a long way in helping the city with its renewable energy purchase and generation and energy efficiency interventions. Now, it's clear that the city has no cooking clue what they're doing if they are welcoming aid like this. They don't know what they are doing. They are going to be told what to do, and they are just going to follow suit. And just like with the scripted lesson plans, where USAID funded most of those, where our kids are being taken down the garden path into oblivion with this utter drivel, you are going to be taken down the garden path with the price of electricity when these IPPs come online. I quote, "The assistance is free of charge and the USAID and its team of consultants have the necessary expertise." How does someone that knows nothing about energy know that someone has the expertise for something? The work is also aligned to city policy, and here's the crux, and imperatives relating to energy sector reform and climate change mitigation, which remains a top priority given our country's energy constraints. We don't have energy constraints, people. We don't have political will to fix anything. And the changing energy governance landscape, that is the key. They are going to change how you are allowed to get energy, and rook sal jy gerook word. You are going to get absolutely nailed for price. I continue the quote, "The city remains committed to its sustainable energy programs to ensure that our city is future fit." That it fits into the future. What future? The future that USAID is telling them to live up to. The UNESCO 2030 and the United Nations Agenda 2030 goals. We thank the USAID for their assistance and expertise. Whoopie-ki-yay. People, please open your eyes. A big city such as Cape Town, which has a massive area that needs factories and so on, that needs a lot of electricity, stable load, not something that's ramping up and down all the time with frequency fluctuations all over the place. You can't power that with solar panels on the roofs of factories. When something is using a large amount of electricity, you need a large baseload supply. The only large baseload facility close to Cape Town is Koeberg Nuclear Power Station, and people are fighting for that to be shut down. That'll be a huge mistake. So, the city of Cape Town will never get off any grid. I can guarantee you that. It's just not possible. Unless these people start telling the truth and they tell you that all industry will come to naught under the fourth industrial revolution, and these new future energy fit cities and complexes that will be built in Cape Town, where there will be no more place for manufacturing. That is the actual crux of what they are doing, but they won't tell you the truth. They never do. And it's strange when you trust them in any event. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon if you want notifications for future videos. Until the next video.